He sat there, one man, one coffee, one empty chair, never realizing that in the next few minutes, his entire world was about to walk in wearing four little smiles. If you're here right now, stay till the end, because this story isn't just about love. It's about patience, second chances, and the quiet strength that holds broken people together. And if this story touches your heart, don't forget to like this video and subscribe, because stories like this remind us all that miracles happen when you least expect them. Ethan Cole was a single dad, a decorated Army veteran, and a man who hadn't laughed properly in years. After losing his wife during his last deployment, his world had become smaller, just him and his 8-year-old daughter, Lily. He'd built his life around her, from morning pancakes to bedtime stories. Love, for him, was something buried deep under memories and folded flags. But Lily saw what he couldn't. Her dad was lonely. So when her teacher, Mrs. Raymond, suggested setting him up with her friend, Ethan reluctantly agreed. A blind date, they called it. It felt strange, foreign, almost unfaithful to the woman he had loved. But Lily's hopeful eyes made it impossible to say no. Saturday evening came. Ethan wore a crisp blue shirt, the one his daughter said made him look like a movie hero. He reached the small restaurant early, ordered a coffee, and waited. The soft jazz playing in the background couldn't drown the noise inside his mind. What was he doing here? What if she didn't come? What if he couldn't do this? Minutes turned into an hour. His coffee went cold. The waiter refilled his glass of water 3 times. His heart sank a little more with each tick of the clock. Maybe this was fate's way of saying, "You're not ready." He sighed, reached for his wallet, and decided to leave. But just as he stood up, he heard small footsteps, then a chorus of giggles. 4 little kids, no older than 10, stood by his table. The oldest, a girl with bright green eyes, said shyly, "Sir, our mommy's sorry she's late." Behind them, a woman appeared, breathless, her hair slightly messy from the rush. She looked flustered but kind, the kind of person whose smile could heal old wounds. "I am so sorry," she said softly. "My babysitter canceled last minute, and well, these are my 4 reasons for being late." Ethan blinked, then smiled, unsure if he should laugh or cry. "I see," he said, glancing at the kids now curiously inspecting the dessert menu. "Guess I can't hold it against them." Her name was Claire. A nurse. Widowed too, 3 years back. The kids, Max, Ella, Joey, and little Ava, were her whole world. What was supposed to be a quiet dinner turned into controlled chaos as the kids whispered, laughed, and occasionally spilled juice. But to Ethan's surprise, he didn't mind. For the first time in years, he felt warmth filling the spaces grief had hollowed out. They talked about deployments, about losing someone, about raising kids alone while pretending you're strong when you're breaking inside. Claire's laughter came with a hint of pain, the kind only someone who's survived loss can carry gracefully. The restaurant grew quieter as the night stretched on. Ethan found himself sharing stories he hadn't told anyone, about the sandstorms in Iraq, about the night he lost his best friend, about coming home to an empty bed. Claire listened, not with pity, but with understanding. And when she spoke about her own sleepless nights, about juggling night shifts and school lunches, Ethan saw something familiar: resilience. After that night, something changed. Their paths kept crossing, sometimes by plan, sometimes by coincidence. Their kids became friends. Sunday park visits turned into shared dinners. And little by little, Ethan's guarded heart started to thaw. But love, real love, always comes with a test. One evening, Ethan received a call from the VA hospital. They needed him to volunteer for a veteran recovery program overseas for 6 months. It was the kind of mission that gave meaning back to his service, but it also meant leaving Lily and this new life behind. He told Claire he couldn't ask her to wait. He'd seen too many people make promises life didn't let them keep. She didn't beg him to stay. She simply smiled and said, "If it's meant to be, it will be. Just come back safe. That's all I ask." The next 6 months were long. The distance tested them both. There were emails, video calls, nights of silence when Wi-Fi failed, and mornings when her kids would draw pictures of Mr. Ethan fixing things in the sky. He missed them, not just Claire, but the noise, the laughter, the chaos. When he finally came home, tired and sunburned, he found a note taped to his door. Park. Sunset. Bring Lily. He drove there with a racing heart. The sky was painted in orange and gold. And there, on a picnic blanket, were 4 kids waving, holding a banner made of construction paper. Welcome home, hero. And standing behind them, holding flowers, was Claire. She smiled through tears. You came back. Ethan took a deep breath. This time, I'm not going anywhere. The kids cheered, Lily ran into their arms, and for the first time, it didn't feel like 2 families meeting, it felt like one coming together. Years later, when someone asked Ethan how he knew she was the one, he said, because she didn't just fill the empty chair across from me. She filled every empty part of my heart. So if you're still watching, maybe you've been through loss, loneliness, or moments where it feels like life forgot your name. Remember this, sometimes love doesn't show up perfect or on time. Sometimes it walks in late, holding the hands of 4 little kids, and says, sorry I'm late, but I'm here now.